Hi everyone, hope you're having a very good day. I am going to discuss and share my approach on a new sustainability initiative for Lufthansa, focusing on innovative ways to balance environmental, social, and economical aspects. Lufthansa has made great progress in the ground of sustainability as an airline, like working on paper reduction within their operations as well as recycling and waste management. But there is always room for improvement. I will introduce and take you over through some of my ideas and a new practice that can improve their commitment to greener operations, not only being sustainable in becoming eco-friendly, but also being profitable from a sustainable business perspective. Lufthansa is a big airline in Germany and a major company in the global aviation industry who operates in a global scale. The airline connects passengers to more than 200 destinations in over 80 countries. By doing so, Lufthansa is already taking steps towards sustainability. The scale of its operations mean that there is always room for improvement. There is innovative new practices like reducing plastic use on board, which can make a real life impact. Currently, some sustainable innovations which Lufthansa is working on are investments in fuel efficiency aircraft, use of sustainable aviation fuel, and carbon offset programs. Addressing a few major factors, I want to talk about things that we might think of being negligible, but this small amount for a consistent time is making a big impact on us. Lufthansa is also facing issues as an airline, the uses of plastic in their operations and day-to-day usage. While plastic may seem like a small issue, it's actually a big part of the sustainability puzzle. Lufthansa has made progress, but tackling plastic and its uses is the next big challenge they need to address. Lufthansa is trying to be sustainable in a lot of ways, like mentioned before, but in reality, these amounts of plastic-based items will make an impact even if it's for production. These plastic-made items are one day of high value, but after the initial use, what happens next? Removal of these implementing ideas with plastic in terms of consumer or corporate items is a better stand now. Souvenirs such as airplane models, mascot figures, keychains, or branded merchandise often implement the wrapping or the whole item is made from plastic because it's lightweight, cost effective, and also it is easy to shape with greater detail. Removal of plastic could impact the consumers and staff about the quality, appeal, and longevity of the item, especially for frequent passengers who are loyal to the company, and for business and first class passengers who expect a certain standard of product when they're receiving a gift hamper. Moving away from plastic is a smarter long-term choice which will carry a message that Lufthansa is serious about sustainability. Manufacturing these items from plastic adds to CO2 emissions, and often they end up unused or thrown away after the initial time of use. It becomes more problematic to Earth in the long run, considering how many of these are distributed daily across Lufthansa's global operations. When it comes to using an alternative material, often eco-friendly items are more expensive and difficult to manufacture and source from. Metal or textile or simple natural biodegradable product are perfect solutions which will serve the purpose perfectly, not making things over expensive or hard to manufacture for the company. This will be better outcome for any partnering company as well who supports on making these products for the company. A good souvenir can be a good memory. Keeping that in mind, souvenir can be an exceptional thing to experience that they can treasure for their entire life. Such implementation of sustainability will make an impact customer advertising as more people are looking forward to help with serving the earth. When passengers take home something meaningful and eco-conscious, they remember the experience and associate Lufthansa with a social ethical value. This is a powerful form of brand advertisement, especially now when more people are making choices that align with sustainability and climate awareness. Coming to learn from these courses, a flight attendant can be responsible of delivering these sustainable approaches to the customers directly. They need to understand the components and keep knowledge about the research behind the product. Give precise information about anything particular. Carrying information or promoting is the key, but the flight attendants are the ones who receive the feedback from the customers directly. They get to say their own feedback about a particular product or the system. In order to make improvements, the flight attendants are also responsible to carry out the idea or the product and deliver it to customers. In terms of the business perspective, being formal with communication and presentation, a flight attendant should be trained and well skilled to follow up with their responsibilities. The frontline ambassadors of any airline, the flight attendants in particular, play a crucial role in implementing sustainable practices and ideas. They need to understand materials, how it is used along with reasoning behind the changes, and they should be able to clearly explain the benefits to the customers who might be curious or controversial.